Dave's was telling us earlier, hey, JJ is one thing, but Hawkinson killed him, in Dave's words last time.
Yeah.
So when you see that kind of a challenge, that fits in a way. Both fit your skill set, right? Whether they want you on Peterson or Justin or Hawkinson, correct?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think, like I said, Hawkinson is, one of the best tight ends in the league. Obviously, and it showed last time we played him. He's really good. He's a really good tight end. So we just gotta be prepared. I gotta be prepared to be able to, have that matchup against him. I'm excited for it. It's gonna be fun. Like I said, I'll be ready.
What is it that's special about Jefferson?
Well, I mean, I played him in college, I know all the things that he can do. Um, he can single-handedly take over a game. I've seen it. I played against it before in college, and I've seen it in the league a lot of times. Everybody has. So he's just a special route runner. Catches a lot of crazy catches as y'all seen before. And he's just a tough matchup. When he's going against anybody, you got to make sure that you're on your P's and Q's when you're facing them. So it's gonna be a challenge for us, but we'll be prepared and be ready.
Xavier, you've had experience with big games in college. What are you telling your teammates this week as one of the leaders, to keep them from not getting too hyped up, if you will?
Well, I think we all kind of know, the stake, like what's at stake. So nobody really has to say anything. We got some guys, on this team that have been in the playoffs before, so they know kind of how it goes. So, and a lot of us, I mean, we played in big games, so we know kind of how it goes. So we just try not to get too high, try not to be too low, but staying even keeled and just being ready for Sunday.
Is that easier said than done, though?
I don't think so. If you prepare the right way, if you stick to your routine, which we're doing, nothing is phasing us right now.
There's an impression outside in some places that maybe you guys are kind of playing with house money, that the year's already been a success for you guys. Do you look at it that way, or do you look at it like we're not done yet?
Nah. When you get in the playoffs, it's a new season. Anything can happen when you get in. And we're in. So we don't look at it as that. We see it as another game that we have to, go in there and be 1-0. You gotta be 1-0 to get to the next round. And if you don't, then you're eliminated. So we don't care about house. I don't even know what that really is, but we just going out there and playing and trying to get a win.
Xavier, we know you'll be back. Do you envision Adoree being out there with you on
Oh yeah,
Sunday?
he's gonna be there. He's gonna be there for sure. Yeah, he's gonna be there.
When you watch the first game that you guys played against the Vikings, and kind of like Kim said, when Justin had the game he did, when Hawk had the game that he did, when you reviewed it yourself, you're like, man, if I was out there, if Adoree was out there, maybe it's different. Maybe like those guys are still great players, are still going to make plays, but maybe not as many plays as they did.
I mean, they gonna make plays though. Like, like I said, they're really good players. Some of the best we have in this league. So they gonna make plays. Like even if when me and Adoree out there, they're gonna make plays on Sunday. It is what it is. They're not gonna, when you face another great player, you have to limit them. You can't really stop them all the way. They're gonna make some catches that might be crazy. They're gonna do some things that it's like, it's a part of the game, and we know that as DBs. As a DB, that's the life of a DB. People are gonna make catches. They're gonna make some plays, but you gotta be able to bounce back and keep going. So that's what we're looking to do. And like I said, we're gonna do what we can to limit them. So, but that's a part of it. That's part of the game.
No, I guess knowing that these guys are some of the best in the league, they're going to make plays. When you're preparing for that, is it sort of studying the film and deciphering where that moment is, where that's the big play that you need to stop, or how do you prepare for that, I guess?
Nah, we just, for us, it's just being on the same page. It's not even necessarily what they do. They're going to do what they're going to do, but we got to do what we're going to do. So the only thing that we can do as a defense and as a DB group is all be on the same page, know what we're doing in certain situations, and then we just got to trust our technique and then go from there. They trust their technique, so we got to trust ours. So that's how we go into it.
Xavier, you played in huge games in college, but for your first NFL playoff game? What's the anticipation like?
Really, it's just I'm just trying to play my best game. We all are. Like I said, we know what's at stake, so I don't really like get too high or get too low. I just know, what's at stake. If you lose, you're gone. If you win, you move on. So I know that, and that's pretty much all you need to know for this type of game. So yeah.